All right, we're all set. Come in.
Hi, Tad.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Very
I'm
good.
Jennifer with Spectrum Reach.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, do you mind if I sit down?
Oh, please do.
Thank you. Do you mind if I take some office space?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. So, I saw that you've been in your role since January. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's that going so far?
That's going well. It's a little interesting. You know, it's kind of new to me.
How so? How's it interesting?
Well, I mean, this is a new space for me. I haven't been in this industry before. Most recently, I was an assistant sales manager at a Lowe's location, so I'm very passionate about senior care and then from my own personal experience, you know, the challenges that presents to families. So I'm really happy to be here and excited. We've got such a beautiful facility.
Absolutely, yeah, that's great. Do you mind if I take some notes?
Of course not.
Along the way? Perfect. So, you don't mind if we get started?
Nope, not at all.
If we decide to move forward with a partnership between Certus, Senior Living, and Spectrum Reach, would anybody else have to be involved in the decision making?
I mean, ultimately, I'll need to run it to, you know, my director and then potentially the VP.
Okay. All right. So the purpose of today's meeting is just to see if it makes sense to form a business partnership between Certus Senior Living and Spectrum Reach.
Okay.
How we usually do that is asking you a few questions about the business to better understand. Then we'll find out some more about Certus's goals, and then any potential roadblocks you may have, or Spectrum Reach can come in and provide some value for you. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Good. Is there anything you'd like to add or change to that agenda?
No, that's fine.
Perfect. All right. So last time we spoke over the phone, you mentioned that you needed to fill 59 rooms with a moving goal about 4 to 5 a month, correct?
Yeah, we've just opened since November, so we've got quite a few rooms, and kind of like a plane. If the plane takes off with an empty seat, then you need that revenue each month. If we don't have that room filled,
right,
it's lost opportunity.
Right. Your primary zone is also West Volusia with an ideal target of 75,000 household income within a 10-mile radius, correct?
Yeah, I would say that's it. People want to, you know, if they're going to, you know, look for somewhere for their loved one, they want it to be close to where they are.
Right.
So that's who we want to talk to.
Absolutely. And lastly, the budget is still about $2,000 a month, correct?
Yeah, that's what we're spending currently.
Okay.
So I'm looking to shift those dollars and, you know, hopefully find something that works better for them.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, what are some of your main objectives for this year?
Well, like we talked about already, one of the biggest things is to get those rooms, you know, start getting occupancy there. You know, we've really got a goal of 4 or 5 per month that we'd like to accomplish with that, and then it's creating awareness within the community. You know, the community's not necessarily, we're brand new to this area, and ours is a bit different because we are, you know, memory care specialized. We're not someplace that, you know, it's somewhere where seniors will just go as they get older. This is going to be specialty care, and you know, a lot of places might have a memory care unit. Our whole place is customized and specialized for the care of those patients.
And so, what have you currently been doing to reach out?
Prior to me getting here, they've been doing some of the local newspaper and some print that way. I don't know who reads the newspaper anymore. I know I don't look at it.
Right.
I don't know, I just feel like those dollars are probably being wasted right now.
Correct. So that's another thing I wanted to ask you. How are you kind of tracking that?
Well, certainly, I mean, newspaper, so people will maybe mention it. It's a newspaper, they could even bring it in, you know, sometimes. But again, I just don't feel like, you know, it's necessarily standing out. You know,
so you don't really have a certain way to track your progress to see if you're actually reaching your target audience?
Well, again, you know, they tell me who they reach, and so I get those figures, and I know who lives in the area. But yeah, I gotta admit, you know, even if I get the paper, a lot of times I might not even open it and look at it. You know, depending on what page the ad's on. You know, I don't know that you know, the person's actually seeing it.
Right.
They may be getting the paper, but unless they actually put their eyeballs on the page that our ad is on, it doesn't really matter.
Right. So, why do you think TV advertising would be best for you?
I just think that, I see ads and I remember things about the TV ads. I think that we have, again, such a beautiful location that I think that to be able to show the quality of the space, to show the rooms, to show how nice everything is and brand new. There's a stigma when it comes to, senior living, spaces, and people really, I think a lot of times have, the wrong image in their mind. Maybe they were a child visiting a grandparent or something in a facility from 20, 30 years ago, and that's not what we have to offer. So I really want to change that mindset and help people to see what's here.
Yeah, absolutely. And so do you currently have anything, a commercial to air for TV?
We have video from different places, and also I think we have some video that could be used to work with. We don't have an actual commercial, but I think we could, have something created from the video that we have.
And how are you going to go about that, creating a commercial?
I'm hoping that you're going to help me with that.
Great. Okay, perfect. All right, so I just want to recap, make sure I understand all your needs going forward. So you would like to fill rooms using advertising, more specifically TV advertising. You want to build awareness to your target audience to fill in those rooms. You'd like to track your campaign results and the success to make sure you actually are reaching your target audience. And then you need help with creating a commercial from current videos that you have.
Correct.
All right, is there anything else that I'm missing?
No, I mean, I'm going to have to, see leads and get success, because in the end, that's what I'm here to do, and that's what I'm being measured on.
Right, absolutely. So, starting with filling rooms through advertising, would it be helpful to have that advertising to be able to reach your target market?
I don't know, I understand what you're asking me.
Would TV advertising then be the place where you can reach your target audience?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm hoping that, again, what I want to ask you about, or what I want to see what you can do to show me whether we can reach that or not. I mean, the reality nowadays, I get it, a lot of people aren't necessarily using cable. So, I'm worried about that, and I want to address that as well.
Okay. And then, for building awareness, would a platform that builds a customized plan for your business to reach your target audience be something that would be helpful for you?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the ability to track your campaigns also, do you believe that a dashboard where you can monitor that progress and track that ROI be something that would be beneficial for you?
Yeah, that could certainly be helpful.
Okay. And then lastly, having that commercial, having a service that would be able to help you create that commercial to appeal to your target audience be something that would help you as well.
Yeah, that would be about that.
Perfect. So all these things we've been addressing, I'd really love to show you. We have those exact capabilities to address some of those challenges that we've been talking about. So this is with TV advertising. Like you mentioned, that's a place where we can reach your target audience across all screens. TV is something that's been not just growing, not just here, but it's been growing. So it's a place where your target audience is currently on. And so it's also the most effective way to reach your target audience. The consumers rank TV as the #1 source for new products and services. So this is where they see those places before they reach out.
Right.
They also watch TV on any device there is. So TV, phone, laptop, smartphone, they're there, and so this is also where we go and reach them. So this would be your goals, correct? The baby boomers with the household income of $75,000. We're going to identify the best potential customers and then locate where they are and where they live to be able to reach them. We want to also grow your market share by inserting your services right in front of them.
Okay.
And increase brand awareness using multi-screen spectrum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This would be their target profile. This is kind of the type of people we look to see who would be beneficial to you. It's also about reaching that target audience in the different ways, and through that we use a set-top box data, and we have over almost 600,000 of those, which is 725 times what Nielsen currently has. And through that information and data, we are able to make those decisions, those data-backed decisions, and through that we realize that these are the channels that your current target market is currently at. Would you agree with that?
I don't know, I mean, just looking what they sell and,
Which one, this one?
yeah,
Is one of the channels that they tend to spend some time on.
okay.
I could send you more information on that as well and let you know what exactly is on there and where,
Okay.
how would that benefit you more in depth. But
Mhm.
these are kind of like, this is like an overview of what.
Yeah, no,
where
that
it
makes
works.
sense, I like, I mean, CNN definitely makes sense, Fox News,
Mhm.
all the news channels make a lot of sense, so.
Okay, perfect. So with that set top box data, we go deeper than just the regular demographics, and we kind of see who's in each household and be able to better reach them.
Okay.
It increases the campaign effectiveness because we have, like I said, more data than Nielsen, which is a big research company, and we're able to get better numbers to be able to make those decisions. And follow your customers to where they're at.
Okay.
We also mentioned that the ability to kind of create a schedule in which we could best reach your target audience. That's the audience app that we currently have.
Mhm.
It would be able to generate that TV schedule that would best fit you and your budget through 4 simple steps. You choose your market, so the location where you're at. You choose your audience, and then based on those demographics we talked about earlier, then you set your budget, and then it generates that TV schedule that best suits you within your budget.
Okay.
Do you think that's something that could help you?
Yeah, that makes sense. How did you go with what you, those other networks?
What do you mean?
Well, how did you, you said that these would be the networks, that we were looking at before. I'm just curious, is that how that was done, or?
It would actually be used through the audience track, which is something that I was coming up with.
Okay.
This is the ability to track your campaigns, and that way we know exactly where your audience is at, and
Okay.
be able to give you insights as well on how those channels are performing. So it'll give you unlimited access to 24/7 access to those data and making sure that they're working well. It'll give you digital metrics such as like impressions, engagement, performance, and the ability to evaluate your strategy and then make adjustments to make sure you're getting the most
Okay.
out of your money. And we also mentioned about the commercial that you need a little bit of help. This is Kernel, our in-house creative agency,
Mhm.
and they do award-winning creative services. So you have some video that you have, you can give it to them and throw some ideas if you have any, or they can help you out in that stage as well, and create the best commercial to fit your target audience and build that brand awareness. And they could do that through every step of the process, from concept to design to post-production.
Okay.
Does that sound something that can help you?
Mhm.
Great. So after going through all this and having all these resources, do you think that's something that could help you reach your target audience and generate those leads?
Yeah, I think it could. I think, like I said, the biggest thing is, how many leads am I gonna get?
Mhm.
What do you think is realistic?
I believe the 4 to 5 leads that you're talking about is realistic a month, because we are doing a year, we're doing 1,200,000 impressions, which
Okay.
means that, and that's one time somebody sees your commercial. So dividing that by 12 would be significant enough that it would reach your audience and you'd get a couple leads from there.
Okay.
They'd be able to have that access to your number, to, like you mentioned, seeing the culture, seeing the facilities, and reaching out.
Okay.
How does that sound?
I guess it sounds good. I don't know. I don't really have anything to base it off of.
Well, we also have, like I mentioned, the audience track, which will tell you the leads you're generating and be able to give you that information. And if those 4 to 5 leads aren't coming in that month, then you could make adjustments where we can see what isn't working and what could work better to get those 4 to 5 leads.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
Really.
So, is there anything else you need to see to move forward with this partnership?
No, not necessarily. I think I just need to give some thought and decide if it's something that I want to do or...
Okay. So, what's preventing you from taking that step right now?
Well, I mean, it's, we talked about, I'm new to the position, and I'm, basically taking what they've been doing and saying that I don't think we should do that. So I just need to, spend some time and make sure that I'm confident this is the direction I want to go in.
Absolutely.
And, go from there.
Right, okay. We also have some testimonials here that could help you out with that, seeing some places that have been using Spectrum Reach and have been helping them. I could also leave this here with you so you can look over it. And I'd really like to set up another meeting would 2 months be okay? To reach out and see how you're doing, what you think, and maybe answer some other questions you might have.
Sure.
Great. So we'll set that appointment 2 weeks from now at 9:30, okay?
So when are we meeting, 2 months or 2 weeks?
2 months, sorry.
That's okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Yes.
I was hearing you correctly. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, great, and 9:30. All right, I'll leave that here with you, and there's also my business card in case you have any questions or concerns or would like to talk things over.
Great.
Perfect, it was a nice meeting, thank you.
Nice to meet you as well, thank you.